Magandang araw! Sama-sama tayong matuto sa Teacher Sal Learning Resource Channel.
Grade 5, Second Periodical Examination Reviewer in Science 5. Liza just finished eating a sandwich. What is the correct order that food follows inside the digestive system? The correct answer is C, mouth, esophagus, stomach, small intestine to large intestine. Paolo uses a balloon lung model in a science demo. The balloon works like which part of the body? The answer is B, lungs. Which body organs create the cells needed to start human life? The correct answer is B, ovaries and testes. A gardener planted a flowering plant and a cone-producing plant. Which statement correctly describes them? Letter C. The one with flowers is an angiosperm. The cone plant is a gymnosperm. Which pair correctly matches how these animals reproduce? Letter B. Frog lays eggs. Cow gives birth. Which stage appears in the life cycles of both a butterfly and a frog? A. Egg. Growing a new ginger plant from its rhizome is an example of B. Asexual reproduction using underground stems. Penguins survive icy environments because of blank. A. Thick body covering and flippers for swimming. A learner ate very quickly and had stomach discomfort. Which digestion process was affected? Letter C. Proper food breakdown in the stomach. Which structure is the main airway that leads to the lungs? Letter A. Trachea. From the trachea, air moves into two tubes that lead into the lungs. What do we call these tubes? B. Bronchi. Which action shows that a learner respects the human reproductive system? C. Taking care of one's body and speaking respectfully about others. When comparing angiosperms and gymnosperms, which feature clearly separates them? Letter B. Angiosperms have flowers and fruits, while gymnosperms do not. A student examined bread mold under a microscope. This organism belongs to which group? The answer is C. Microorganisms, fungi. Which trait is shared by both mammals and birds? Letter C. They are warm-blooded. Why do learners and scientists classify living things? Letter B. To organize information and understand how organisms are related. Which animal reproduces by laying eggs? Letter B. Duck. What is required for reproduction in both plants and animals? C. Male and female cells that join to form a new life. What is a correct observation about the life cycles of a butterfly and a frog? B. Both go through metamorphosis before becoming adults. Which action supports the natural life cycles of living things? C. Planting trees and protecting animals from harm. Which plant stores food in a tuber? Letter C. Sunflower. A plant has sharp thorns on its stem. What is the purpose of these thorns? To protect the plant from being eaten. Which animal uses camouflage to stay safe from predators? Chameleon. Birds that travel to warmer places during cold seasons show. A. Behavioral adaptation. When making a poster about animal adaptations, what key ideas should be highlighted? Adaptations help animals survive in their environment. Which organ works by mixing food with digestive juices to break it down? C. Stomach. Which organ is mainly responsible for taking in oxygen and releasing carbon dioxide? A. Lungs. Which male organ produces sperm cells needed for reproduction? C. Testes. What do we call flowering plants that produce seeds inside fruits? Letter C. Angiosperm. What do we call microscopic living things that can cause illness but can also be used to make food like yogurt? Letter D. Bacteria. A frog goes through egg to tadpole to adult as part of its life cycle. True. Ginger can only reproduce using its flowers and seeds. False. Migration allows animals to move to safer places during harsh weather conditions. True. Digestion begins only when food reaches the stomach. False. Gymnosperms are plants that produce seeds inside fruits. False. This part of the digestive system is where most nutrients from food are absorbed into the bloodstream. B. Small intestine. This muscle, located just below the lungs, helps a person breathe by moving up and down. B. Diaphragm. This is the female organ where a baby develops before being born. C. Uterus. This type of plant produces seeds inside cones but does not grow flowers or fruits. Gymnosperm. These are tiny living organisms that may cause illness but can also be used in making foods like cheese and yogurt. B. Bacteria.